Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into Out of Touch. And we are currently in some kind of cyberpunk world that has had all of its life extinguished because Grandfather Hayato decided that, hey, I don't care how many people I have to sacrifice in order to save my world. So let's sacrifice another world, shall we? So yeah, that's where we are right now. And we have met a couple of people and fairies that we are going to be talking to. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not sure if we have time for much else. But with that said, let's go. So we're gonna start with Alan. Hey Alan, how's it hanging? Hello, Mr. Shaddington. Doing all right. Actually, I'm kind of relieved. I thought I was going to be stuck in a history book with Mystery Man and Rice Farmer over there. You seem to at least be from the same millennium as me. Speaking of which, what year are you from anyway? What, 500, 600 PE? Yeah, no. 2074 BC. Wait, no, 80. AE? After Jesus. Right, and why would you have the same calendar as us? You guys must have the airplanes by now, right? You land on the moon yet? Do you have a moon? Well, you've got a printed t-shirt, that's a start. Does everyone in your world dress like you and that glowy purple chick? What else do you got? Hey, I'm one of a kind. Now we got airplanes and space planes. That weirdo went to Mars and never came back. Yeah, that sounds about right. He can can stay there. Yeah. But besides that, we got computers, gene therapy, and internet and cell phones. What the fuck is a cell phone? Oh, there are phones that go in your pocket. You can call and text anyone else who has one and look stuff up on the internet. I always lose mine, so Sarah made me get rid of one so I can't miss it. Everyone has one. Wait. Holy shit, you got a fucking telephone in your pocket? Okay, so you're from the 60s. With no wires? How's it work? I don't fucking know. You got futuristic technology that you just carry around everywhere and you use all the time. And you don't even care how it works. I never really thought of it that way. It just seems it's just something we have. Cell phones have been around for like almost 100 years, I think. Fair enough, I guess. If something's so mundane, why would the average guy bother to think about it? What about you? What's your world like? Oh, it's fine now, I guess. There was a global war just about 30 years ago, where my nation and its allies beat a few dictatorships. Yeah, okay, so 70 years ago, they are in the 70s, maybe 80s, and you are talking about a certain mustache man, Nazi Germany and Hitler. Most likely. We don't actually know, but most likely. Before my time, but my pop fought in it. Apparently I have some ancestors, well, great-great-grandfather who fought in World War One. I should know. I can look it up which one it was. I don't remember which one, but my dad told me about it last year. Before my time, but my pop fought in it. And now the Confederate States of Colombia are the undisputed hegemony on the planet, and it's an age of peace, I suppose. Okay. I was afraid that you were under the Confederacy, but Confederated States of Colombia. That's a different thing. Sounds kind of familiar. We have a country called the United States of America. It's where I'm from, I think. I don't know what a hegemony is, though. Are you like a government dude or something? Me? A fucking Fed? No thanks. I work in finance in New Lancaster, biggest city in the States. In the States? It's in Lancaster. New Lancaster. Okay, maybe that's different. Oh well, I did before ghost hunting became my full-time job. I'm over halfway to 30 and I'm back to living on the road with a girl who thinks that she's a fairy. I thought we could be friends here. Except this time she is. Oh, okay, good. Well, and she's not on drugs either. Yeah, 70s, yeah. How old are you anyway? I just turned 18 last week. You're just a fucking kid. Still, I presume there are some pretty ladies on the other side of those rings, right? 5 of those plus a fair and redhead of yours is pretty fucking good for 18. You know it. Yeah, brother. Shit to be young again. He's almost half my age. Fuck him. Wait till they have to pay rent. Enjoy it while you can. But first things first, I guess. None of us are getting out of here without going through whatever did it. I don't know why you're doing this, but I'm sure you understand by now that people are counting on us, right? Look at what fucking happened here. These giant buildings, as far as the eye can see, and they're all empty. Guys like you and me, we might be able to do something about it. And if we don't, who will? I know you probably haven't had a lot of a responsibility in your life yet, but this shit right here matters. Don't lose focus tomorrow. We have to fix whatever this is. Understand? Absolutely. We're gonna fucking rock that ghost grandpa asshole. That's the attitude I'm talking about. Alright, get some rest, pal. We'll have to be ready we'll have to be ready for anything. Okay, that was a quick one, and he's kinda cool, honestly. Rodell. Hey, Rodell, right? Rodell. I like Rodell better. Mind if we talk? Just what would you wish to discuss with me? Well, we're stuck here in this together. I might as well get to know each other better and, something. Fine. Tell me, why are you doing this? Why are you here? What do you mean? You carry the favor of one of the Fae. You have 5 rings of power, more than the rest of us combined. And yet you act without a care in the world. Like this is some kind of game. So tell me, CJ. Let me know you better. Why are you doing this? Why are you walking this path? You said you wanted to be a god, as your father ordained. Why? I'm here to save my friend Jamie. And I only want power so I can keep my friends safe from monsters like this. And just how do you know that? Do you have a code or a higher power that guides you? No, I doubt it. Just look at you. How do you know, if you achieve your godhood, that you won't be a monster like the villain who murdered this city? Do you think he considered himself evil? He likely told himself everything he did was for some greater good. Yet, the only arbitrator of this greater good was himself. So no, CJ, I do not wish to speak with you. There are no words you can say here that will show me what I wish to know. But, I'm not, how do you know? When have you been tested? Never. I'm correct, aren't I? I can see it in your panicked eyes. You're just some child given power far beyond anything you can possibly imagine. And worst of all, you don't even know it. No, CJ. I want to know if I'll have to deal with you next time something like this happens. But I don't think we'll find that out tonight. Me? I didn't do anything. So you say. Words are hollow. Now, leave me be. Oh, right. Kind of philosophical. Rodell is a bit of an ass, but he's kind of cool. And yeah, he got CJ thinking. I like these kind of stuff. These kind of events. Hey, CJ? Oh. Can I talk with you for a minute? Of course. I just wanted to apologize. For Rodell, I mean. He isn't a very trusting person. But he means well, I promise. He could have phrased it much more politely, but he and I have seen a lot in our time together. He isn't just saying it to be mean. Well, maybe not entirely just to be mean. It's fine. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm not seeing how big this whole thing really is. That's very introspective of you. But there's probably more to it than that. Huh? What do you mean? Rodell made me swear to secrecy the purpose of our travels. But I can tell you, he cares. He takes what we're doing extremely seriously. I thought we had some success, but after we arrived here, after he learned how many people must have become those things, perhaps he's seeing our struggle in a new perspective. But I just wanted you to know, I trust you. Anya trusts you completely, and I can see the character of her soul as clear as you can see the sky. So I have no doubt in my mind as to your intentions. She told me about your friend Jamie too. I don't know how much comfort it may be to hear from a small thing like me, but I'll help you in any way I can to get Jamie back to you and Anya. Just leave it to me. Thanks, Bridget. I won't let you down tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even double check that, but Bridget and Rodell was packed together. And this is going fast, so we're going to see what happens tomorrow as well. Hey, Myrna, right? Got a sec? Of course. And feel free to call me Micah. It seems a little easier for humans to pronounce. Myrna. Sure. So what's your story? Are you from the ocean too? Me? Oh no, far from it really. My sisters and I lived on the grassy steppes of our world. The land was completely flat for as far as the eye could see. But even then, it wasn't boring. Every season brought changes so dramatic, it was hard to believe it was the same place even after 100 years. Green some months, dry gold in the summer, bright pink blossoms covering the grass in spring. It was truly wonderful. I still miss it sometimes. That sounds awesome. Kind of like Kansas or something. It's about as different from what your Elin Nin came from as you can get. Even before we spoke, I could tell from her the energy she radiates where she was born. All fairies absorb the natural energy that springs from their environment. It's like our version of photosynthesis in a way. But that energy we absorb is completely dependent on where it came from. We all carry our birthplaces in our very beings. If you think we look completely different, it pales in comparison to how contrasting our mana is. I have never met a fairy from the ocean before. It was exciting to see her. I think she thought the same about me and Bridget. Maybe that's why we were so interested in each other. But that was a long time ago. I've had this human body for years now, nearly a decade. It's taken some getting used to, and I miss my sisters so much. But I have to believe it's for some higher purpose. Oh yeah, were you made into a human by a god too? I have no idea. Maybe. I remember resting one evening, seeing the stars over the flower fields. It was so beautiful. The next thing I know, I'm lying on a field by a road. It took a while, but Al and I met about a year later. I knew it was meant to be. He was the one I had been transformed for. He had to be. Once we connected, no matter how lonely I had been, no matter how much I missed my past life, I knew I couldn't go back. I didn't want to. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, you and Alan must be hitched, right? He's wearing that wedding ring after all. No. We have a purely professional relationship. Really? Can't you feel his emotions and stuff? Of course I can. I felt them even before I had ever met him. And now, after all of these years together, I feel as if my soul couldn't survive if our bond was ever cut. But you have a very special relationship with Anya. Being in an alien inn, you two are truly blessed. But that's not the usual state for fairies, even amongst ourselves. That word again. What the hell does Elin mean? Elin... How like... I mean, I know how to read it when it was Elin. Elin, because Elin is a name in Swedish. Elin mean. She never told you? I suppose I can understand. It's not a word that any human language can properly translate the full meaning of. Elin literally means a star, but in possessive sense. One's star. Although in context, it's clearly in a mutual sense. It's a rare declaration, only when two beings are so closely entwined that one would rather never reincarnate if it meant separation from the other. In some sense it's tragic, but really it's a beautiful state of being between two souls. Even in spaces such as ours, where our birth sisters are almost like extension of our own bodies, a declaration of Elin is extremely rare. I've never met anyone in my lifetime who had ever known one, let alone been one. But for a fairy, for whom the bonds between souls are the very reason for our existence, and Elin is a wondrous sight for all of us, treasure that we tell stories of. And to be such with a human, if I hadn't seen it due to myself, I could never have believed it. And not because I hold any prejudice against the race of men, but I had lost hope such was even possible. Yeah, She wants to be with Alan. Regardless. Can you see the depths of that fairy's love for you? How much you mean to her? She would choose non-existence over living even one more life without you. Seeing that enormity of devotion fills my heart with such joy. Oh, we have lots of friends back in our world. I hope we can meet them someday. Sarah. Do you feel the same way about her? Honestly, I'm not sure humans can feel that level of love, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Life wouldn't be worth it without... Well, there's Victoria. She's tall and has black hair. Yeah, then there's... Yeah? That's cute. You two are truly blessed to have each other. I only wish you the same happiness you've clearly given her. But I thought that was normal. Are you saying you and Alan aren't like that? No, we're not. Such a bond is always mutual. It requires both sides to... And I've had some negative experiences with humans since I became one. I'm not someone that should be bonded with like that. Okay, so at first I thought she was saying that the typical trope of I am in love with my best friend, but he doesn't see me that way because we are childhood friends or whatever, but we have a twist on it. But now it sounds like, oh, I went through some shit and now I am dirty, not pure. I cannot be with. A bit of self-hatred there. What are you talking about? I don't see anything wrong with you. I've made mistakes. I trusted the wrong people. And there are some things I can never share. She was a whore. Yeah. I mean, I did understand that she was sleeping with people, but question is Alan correct that she was doing it in order to survive and get some money? Or is he just very judgmental? She was a fucking whore. The most powerful spiritual entity walking our planet. And I found her working in a fucking brothel. Oh! Even so. Damn. What? What did you just call her? No. You would speak to one of them like a common harlot? You're disgusting. Suck my cock, ass face. Why the hell would you call her that? Stop. It's true. I had no idea what humans were like. I thought that was just how people bonded. I didn't want to be alone anymore, and those men, they wanted me. I didn't know I would ruin myself. I didn't know I'd be disgusting now. Yeah, 70s mentality! And there's no one to blame but me. The fuck? That's not true! Thank you for kind words, but it doesn't matter. I am what I am now. Nothing can change that. Do not spare a thought for me, CJ. You have enough to worry about coming to morning. Just know, whatever happens, you can count on me. Both of you. Yeah, sure. I won't let anything happen to a pair as lovely as you two. Mirna. Yeah, I am fine with beating up Alan, but I mean, that was approximately 50 years ago. A lot has changed in that time, and for CJ, that was 100 years ago. Yeah. Interesting. Also interesting that Alan knowing everything that's going on, he would judge a fairy by the same standard. But He sees man, woman, I guess. Yeah. Dick! Hey, Seema. Wanna talk a bit? Hello, CJ. Sure. Any worthy evening is spent in good company. This entire thing made me reminisce about, not just with him, but this entire talk with people thing made me reminisce about Jade Empire, a old Xbox game. Not Xbox One, not Xbox 360, just Xbox. It was exclusive to the original model. And between every major mission and things like that, when you would put up camp and you could talk to your bandmates, it was really lovely. It was such a good game. So, what's your story? You some sort of samurai or something? What? No. Whatever that is. Hey, I'm just me. I am the firstborn son and the heir presumptive to the Sima clan. Oh, that's not your first name. Correct. Sima is my family name. Feel free to call me Yuan Ming. Chinese, I think. I could be wrong. Although the other two had a bit of a trouble pronouncing it. But anyway, I grew tired of incessant family politics and decided to focus on my studies. I left our estate for a small hermitage deep inside a bamboo forest far ways away. While I was there, with nary but my scrolls and a small peasant village to keep me company, the nation fell to ruin. Our empire was split amongst warlords with no true heir to the imperial dynasty. What a bother. That killed any real desire I might ever return. If I took up my father's estate, I'd likely be a target of conquest as soon as I did. So I just left. I don't care about wealth or power, I just want to know. A philosopher. Everywhere has a new story, a new lesson. Anywhere the wind guides me has more for me to learn. I can get that, sort of. I got a friend who's all tied down with taking over his family business. Fucking hates it. He fucking hates it too, I think. Your friend sounds wise. It'd be good to listen to him. Then again, you hardly seem like the type to blindly follow authority yourself. You and that golden pharaoh of yours are free spirits, aren't you? Sure fucking are. But hey, where's your fairy? You got one, right? You even have a ring too. Oh, me? My fairy? I do, I suppose. I have never thought of them as a fairy, as you call them. But seeing these three here, their resemblance is uncanny. So yes, I have a fairy. They are not free to travel around as yours does. I can only meet them at one specific place. A windswept hill at the foot of a great forested mountain. A truly holy place. But whenever I feel lonely in my travels, I can look at the stars and I know he's feeling what I feel. I can sense our connection as strongly as I can see my own hands, no matter what sky I find myself under. That sounds pretty nice. I don't know if I could be away from Sarah like that, but at least you're not completely alone. Man, they pronounce she really strangely. You fucking idiot! Oh my god. I do not believe that he is homophobic. I'm not even sure if homophobia exists to the same degree, to the same... as much as it does now. I want to believe that that sort of thing has been lowered. Might still exist, but, you know, it's lower. But he is so stupid that he doesn't even realize, oh, this guy's gay. He's too stupid. Almost sounded like he said he. I wouldn't trade them for the world. Of all the treasures I've found on my travels, they are what I value most by far. Seeing you and Anya, I have no doubt you share a similar bond, do you not? After all, it's hard to imagine she wouldn't value a handsome specimen such as yourself. Get the fucking hint, my brother! Yeah, we sure do. Wait, what? Merely a jest, my friend. So, what about your ring? That's not connected to your fairy, is it? I'm not sure what this ring is for. Yeah, I haven't seen your ring. Show me your hands, brother. Show me your hands. Apparently they connect you to your soulmate, or in your case, mates. I had no idea before I met Alan and Rodell, though. But if you feel like helping me find my soulmate, I'd welcome that assistance. Yeah, sure. I can wingman you for you. Wait, yeah, finally something. Wait, what happened? I can wingman for you. But if you feel like helping me find my soulmate, I'd welcome that assistance. Yeah, sure, I can wingman for you. What the fuck is he asking? Wait, I do not get it. Karen! Number 6. Hey there. Hey. Been a pretty fucking wild night, huh? How you feeling? I don't know. Something up? Oh, wait, hey, hold, hey! No, I don't know yet, but that shadow looked like inner Karen. It kind of looked like she had shorter hair, but I'm not so certain now looking at it more clearly. It would have been a cool touch, though. Let me double check your clothes. Maybe her arms in the shadow is very puffy. So it could be inner Karen. You want to talk about it? Or if you don't, that's cool. I'm just feeling small. Huh? Small? How the fuck did you come here? Am I an idiot? Why are you here? We are not on... Shut up. We are not on the other side right now. I knew about spirits on the other side because of her. I could see what she could see after all. Yeah, but it was always contained. One person at a time, one idea, one thought. But now, look at what's happened here. The city is bigger than anything in our world, and it's empty. We're not facing one spirit trying to murder one person. We're fighting something that has already killed tens of hundreds of thousands of people. CJ, this is so much bigger than us. What can we do against something like that? Yeah, this is big. Real big. And yeah, nobody in this city could stop whatever James' grandpa is doing. But we can. We show that. You show that. Even the other guys pulled here weren't able to beat one of those big flying dudes, but we did. Together. You didn't do shit, though. I am still gonna say that. You didn't do shit. And you know what? If we're the only people that can do it, I think we have an obligation to do it. Yeah, a lot of people have been turned into those things. But aren't we the best chance to keep that from happening to more people? Whoa. I always knew you were nice, but I didn't know you thought of it as a moral obligation. How heroic. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I think she believed you for a moment there. It's just different for us, you know? All she's known since Crow took over is obsession and desire. And caring about others with no thought of what you'll gain in return. It's taken some getting used to. It's not all bad, is it? Doing the right thing is its own reward sometimes. And sometimes it's just a big pain in the fucking ass. Still, even if nobody recognizes it, even if they still hate you despite everything you try to change. I see. Why didn't I realize this sooner? It must be so hard to be compassionate to those that scorn you. To offer a hand in aid requires showing some sort of vulnerability or trust. But to someone terrified of being vulnerable... You've already helped me out a ton, even when I was crying like a fucking baby in a back alley. That counts, doesn't it? It's a new experience, sure, but you can do it. You have done it. Well, being a cute guy like you makes that pretty easy. How could I have said no? I guess. Not really convinced, huh? But think about it, Karen. If we can make a difference here, we can do so much more good with our life than the evil we've been forced to enact. But more importantly, Ikroyarg would never consider doing something like this. Wouldn't that prove we aren't her? If not to them, then just ourselves. No matter how wretched that red spirit is, we can shine brighter. We just have to try. We're just the decisions we make, Karen. You haven't gotten to make a lot of them yet, but now you have some real important ones to decide. You want to help people? Save them from these evil spirit folks? Then let's start with Jamie. Then we'll go from there. One step at a time. I think you finally got through to her. Nah, I didn't do shit. You talked it out yourself. Well, it was still nice to bounce some ideas off of you. I'm really glad you came by, CJ. I'm glad you're here, Kieran. Yeah, me too. And that was it. I was wrong. We're not going to have time for tomorrow today. So we'll be saving that for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do tomorrow. More or less. Something like that. Either way, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And an extra thank you to all the members of this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.